Hello, Williams class. For your science lesson today, the learning objective is, can I complete a hot task on living things and their habitats? By the end of this lesson, you will be able to reflect on how living things are grouped, classification keys, how and why they are created, changes in the environment, and the impact this can have on living things that are experiencing the change, that are actually going through that change. Now, remember how a hot task is done. You are to do it independently. So that means that you can't ask for help, because in school, I would not be giving you the help either. Obviously, that's the point of a hot task, just to remind you, it's to see how much you've learnt in a topic. So if you remember at the beginning of science, we did a cold task on living things and their habitats. And now it's time for your hot task, because we are very sadly reaching the end of learning about living things and their habitats. So it's very important that you do this by yourselves, because if you do it with help, then it won't tell me and it won't tell yourself either how much you've really gotten to know. So independence is key. I would like for you to stay as focused as you can. It is very tricky to do that when you're at home and you've got your toys, your games and your family with you. But I would love for you to just find a quiet spot in your home, and just for however long you're spending on this hot task, just to stay as focused as you can. And then you can reward yourself with some quality family time later on. You can look back on any notes that you've taken for this topic. I would say try not to go on Google, and while you're also not asking anybody for help, you can look back at your notes, you can look back on your Tapestry, because there are so many of you who have posted a lot of content on Tapestry, which would be very helpful for your hot task. So you are more than welcome to look back on any notes that you've taken, any work that you've produced for this topic to help you with your hot task. Now, your hot task is to answer or to complete these 4 bullet points. How are living things grouped? You have to answer that. You are then to create a classification key for 4 living things of your choice. Then you are naming 2 ways an environment can change. Lastly, you are naming 2 dangers to living things when a change in the environment occurs. Occurs is when something takes place. Your 3 challenges is to complete your hot task activity. That is challenge number 1. So that is to look back at the questions that I showed you here. This is your hot task. That is challenge number 1. Challenge number 2 then is to add any diagrams, pictures and illustrations. So you can add pictures and label them if you want to your hot task. And then last but not least, challenge number 3 is to compare this task to your cold task if you still have it with you. Can you mention 4 new facts that you have learned? You can record yourself saying this. If you're in the classroom, you can share your ideas with the class. Just think about how much you have come to learn compared to your cold task, which was done right at the very beginning of this topic. So there you have it. That is your science lesson for today. It is your hot task activity. Enjoy and stay safe. I'll see you very, very soon, boys and girls. Bye.